Good morning. My name is Paul Church from Clarity Craft here in the UK. Welcome to another episode of Groovi Tuesday. Hope everybody's well. I can see we have some friends over on our YouTube page already. Good morning, Ian. Good morning, Karen. Hope everybody's well. The lovely Sue will be in the room with us very shortly. I can see we've got some eyes in the room already, so that's good to know. Just getting comfortable on this stool with no back, trying not to fall off. So hopefully you can hear me nice. Oh, that was a bit high. Hear me nice and clearly. And should we start off with our usual while everyone's putting up a chair? What's the weather like where everybody is? There we go. There's the lovely Mo. I did wonder where you were last week, Mo. Sue did say that when she spoke to you, I think it was this week. No, I think it was last week she spoke to you. You had a long shift at work and you'd slept in. I'll let you off on that one. So there we go. We've got the lovely Ken in the room, Jane Telford. There we go. Everybody's coming in. LR. Who is LR? Over on our YouTube page. Good morning. Introduce yourself. Lovely Jill. Was foggy in West Berkshire. Lovely Josie's in the room. Lane Bell. There we go. Sunny and warm in Hatfield in Hertfordshire. It's lovely outside today. It was quite warm yesterday afternoon. A bit nippy over the weekend. But I think that's to be expected now, isn't it? Sort of cooler evenings, cooler mornings, and then hopefully a little bit of sunshine in the during the day. Definitely makes a difference, doesn't it? So yeah, here we go. Everybody's coming in now. All the lovely regulars. Have we got any new people in the room today? If you are new, then say hello. Tell us where you're from. We've got lovely Jenny from Melbourne. Sue said it was freezing this morning. It was a little bit fresh. Wait till winter pulls in, then it'll be freezing. Sunny in Glasgow, visiting your boyfriend. Sun in Glasgow, that must be a rarity. My other half's from Scotland. He said it mainly rains up there. So good morning, Margaret. There we go. Everybody's come in. LR is Lindsay. Sorry, for some reason I seem to be incognito. Not a problem, Lindsay. I suppose yeah, it's just the way it is. Good morning, Lillian. Yoo-hoo. There we go. Everyone's coming. So Lindsay, is this the first time today or have you joined us before? We've got Patricia from France. Yeah, everyone seems to have lots of lovely sunshine today, which is brilliant. A little bit of sunshine brings a smile to the face, doesn't it? So yes. So it's been a busy week since we last met. What happened? I know it's been busy. Had Groovi Tuesday. Then I had the 1 day special with the lovely Pergamano Poppet, the Sprixies, the Pixies and the Sprites. They proved very popular. We had our Pergamano party over on the Pergamano website. That finished at midnight last night. And it was quite funny printing off all the orders and all the little comments on the bottom. Paul made me. So we've got the prize draw here. Sue's printed off all the names for me and written some out as well. So we'll announce the winner for that. I'm not going to say how many orders our friends placed. No, I'm not going to say anything. I'll just get into trouble. No. I always get into trouble. Oh, it's raining in Norway. Oh, is that my all clear from Sue? There we go. Sue's on it this morning. Only been going about 5 minutes. Thanks, Sue. Lillian got her sprites. Sally says her bank account says it's been a very busy week. Oh dear. Yes. It was fun, wasn't it? Shh, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying. I mean, I suppose if I pull your name out of the drawer, then it would indicate that you partook. Partook, is that a word? You indulged in the Pergamano party. Now, I mean, it could be that you only spent £10, you only spent £5, or maybe you spent £105. That won't be revealed when I choose the winner. But you know, it's all, you most certainly will get in trouble. I will get in trouble. I'm not saying anything. Okay. Right. I think we've got a few people in the room. So should we have a bit of a recap on what we've been looking at? We're on week 5. Sally's waiting for the cake. Cake? What cake? Oh, did I promise a cake? I don't think I promised a cake. Oh, you're waiting for a birthday cake for the Pergamano party. Oh, Glynis is right. She said Pete knows already. I know. Pete told you to buy it as well, didn't he? See, it's not just me getting the blame, Pete as well. So, okay. So we've been looking at Josie's grids. We've been looking at the circular diagram based on the diagonal grid, and we've been working through, we're week 5 now. If you're looking to create beautiful lacework, then the circular grids are, Jill's got a fruit cake in the oven this week. Not so keen on fruit cake. Chocolate cake, Madeira cake, Victoria sponge. Don't like coffee cake either, despite the fact I drink gallons of coffee. No. Give me a nice Victoria sponge anytime. Anyway, digress. So we've been looking at, we've been concentrating on what, I know I get into trouble. We've been looking at this one. This is the piece design. And there's 4 different plates in the collection. Wow, Mo is going to see David Essex in York today. Brilliant. Chocolate cakes in the freezer for tomorrow. Oh no. Josie's going, everyone's talking about cake. Oh. Anyway, let's talk about peace. I'm not going to read any more comments. So we've been looking at this beautiful piece of artwork from Josie. So here is the finished piece, so to speak. And what we've been doing is working through. I'm not listening about the, I'm going to ban the word cake. Cake is not allowed to be spoken on Groovi Tuesday unless I've got some in front of me, and then we can talk about it. I am, cake, when it comes to cake, I'm so easily distracted. I know, it's sad. Okay, so we've been working through this, and over the past weeks we looked at how to use the plate. I'm very disjointed now. So we've been looking at the plate, the Duet plate. We did the perforating, we completed the circle, we then went in and then did the embossing. And then last week, I think it was last week, we may have even started it the week before, with pico cutting. And then last week, this is how far we got. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more pieces to pico cut on the inside. And then we can decide whether we want to pico cut around the outside, whether we want to pico cut on the inside, whether we want to do both. Oh, sorry, I've got to stop. I was the organizer of the party, the Pergamano party. Yeah, so I didn't get any cake. Right, we're gonna have to start. Oh, we're gonna call this. We're gonna have to recall it Groovi Cake Tuesday. Okay, let's get serious now. We're going to get into the zone. So I'm going to be using my ring lock scissors. Okay, we've got a ring lock, we've got our perga cutters, and we have our exclusives. And many of our friends currently in the room topped up on some extra scissors, and they topped up on quite a few sort of extra things as well. Jackie says maybe we should use the cake plate. No, we can't use the cake plates because you can't eat them. Okay, right, I'm going to ignore all the comments now, and I'm going to start my picot cutting. So I definitely need my glasses for this. Okay. Has anyone, I bet many of you at home have already finished this, haven't you? I bet you've gone ahead and done all your picot cutting and it's all done and dusted, ready to go, which is fine. I'm going to zoom in now on the overhead, and let's come in really, oh, that was a little bit fast. I'm going to see how close I can come in without it. It's Jane Telford's birthday on Thursday. More cake. Happy birthday for Thursday, Jane. 21. Fantastic. That's brilliant. I'm sure you have. I'm sure Colin will really spoil you. Well, spoil you. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. Okay. And is it Ken's anniversary? Is it someone's anniversary as well? I think I've missed that. 21 plus that. Okay. So what we're going to do, I'm going to use the ring lock scissors, and I'm going to use mine in the spoon position, and I'm going to come in underneath to do my picot cutting. And for me, doing these little crosses, or these little, the little crosses, was how I perfected my picot cutting when I first started. So if you're a little bit unsure, then maybe some of our basic grids, or just use the 4-needle bowl tool just to perforate a series of 4 holes, and then practice on those. So I'm going to keep my hand on, I'm using the picot foam, and this hand is going to stay in this position, and it's the parchment I'm going to be moving. So all I'm going to do now is just pop the tips of the snips into the 2 holes, and we're just going to snip. Okay, now I'm doing all of the perforations in one direction first. I could do them individually, but it will just take a little bit longer. Okay, so now that I've done all of those, Karin's finished her one. Excellent. Yeah, definitely post it over on Groovi Worldwide and Clarity Worldwide. Yeah, let's all have a look at it. Because the next decision we have to make is what we're going to pop on the inside. Do we want to go with one of our new Pergamano poppets, one of our sprites or pixies? Do we want to go with Linda's new floral alphabet? Or do we want to keep it nice and simple and go for one of the printed poppets? See, once you have a lovely frame, anything could go in the middle. Maybe you've got some lovely stamped images that you want to frame. So all we're going to do now is, it doesn't take long to do. Once you get into it, you sort of get into a rhythm. And it is really, that little snip is so satisfying when you do that. Okay, so we're going to turn it around again. And now this should be the fourth side. So they should, famous last words, all then fall away when we've finished the snipping. There's always one or two that don't want to let go. They want to stay where they are. There we go. All right, let's lift up. See, look, there's one. And sometimes it's just being held in. There we go. So we've got that one. And those little itsy bitsy pieces. So then we're going to do the next one. Okay. So I could just spend an hour just snipping away and just going with the flow. And again, I'm just turning my parchment. You'll notice that these scissors, this hand, hand's not moving. The only time it's moving is just to open and close the scissors, but it's not moving position. So I don't know why I've got a jump. I know why I've got a jumper on this morning, because it was a little bit fresh, but I've got the windows open in the studio. So hopefully it won't be too noisy. It just lets a little bit of air into the room. Can't believe that we are halfway through, excuse me, sorry, halfway through September already. This year certainly has flown by, really has. So Pat popped a poppet in hers. What type of poppet did you pop in there, Pat? Pat popped a poppet in the piece frame. Did you go for one of the original Groovi poppets? Have you gone for one of the new Groovi poppets? Maybe you've gone for one of the stamped images. Or don't forget, we've also got the parchment poppets as well. In the flower, the Christmas, and the whimsy. Haven't we? Forgotten about those. They'd be lovely, wouldn't they? Because you could do a little bit of white work on them because they're printed on parchment. And you've also got that lovely black line art ones as well, where you can colour in yourself. So you can change the colour of the poppets. This is just... once you get... See, when you're on TV and you're doing this, you really don't get the time to enjoy the process, because you're talking to the presenter, you're trying to keep, Jane will know, you're trying to keep your artwork in one position, hoping that the director can come in and catch the detail. And but because we control the cameras here, I haven't got to worry about that, because I'm controlling it. And So I haven't got to worry whether it's in too close, whether it's coming in from the right angle. So Pat used a parchment poppet, one of the flower designs. And Sue used a Christmas poppet in the frame that Glynis did on Sunday over on the Clarity Matters blog. Yeah, check out the Clarity Matters blog. And Glynis has very kindly sent through some more blogs over the past couple of days. And I know Glynis said that she'd had many requests on how she had done the faces. So Glynis has very kindly put a step-by-step tutorial together to do the faces for the poppets on that piece of artwork. So I'll have a chat with Grace and we'll get that scheduled in. I think this one's already in place for this week, but maybe we could do it for the following week. For sure. Okay, so we're on the final one now. I'm just going to get rid of those little bits of fluff, so to speak. So yeah, so definitely make sure you sign up to the Clarity Matters and the Barbara Gray blogs, so that when a new post goes live, then you'll get an email sent to you. I'll be doing a blog later in the week because our lovely Deborah Wheeler is on TV on Saturday. So Debs is on Create and Craft on Saturday at 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And she's got some lovely new stamp designs from Linda Williams. Beautiful flowers. A6 stamp sets, fantastic price. And some lovely demos prepared. And the artwork, as always, from the design team. Just, there's so much of it. So I'll try and showcase as much as possible I can on the blogs. And I'm sure Deborah will try and show as much as she can on TV. Not sure who's presenting at the moment. Haven't had the information through yet from the schedulers. Where am I going? Last side on this one now. So yeah, so that's something to look forward to at the weekend. 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And then what else have we got going on this week? I spent most of yesterday down in the retail department picking orders. So there's just a few orders as a result of the Pergamano party, and obviously from the TV show over the last week. There we go. So I've got my frame all completed now. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Let's get rid of the debris. And hang on a moment. It stands up. And we're just going to zoom out a little bit. Where's it gone? There we go. See, look, that just, excuse me, just that part there done looks lovely. It really, really does. You don't need to do anything at the moment. You don't need to do anything else to it. You could use a Pico circle die to cut out. You could just pop a little topper in the middle. And when you combine it with the lovely companion papers, it can really lift the artwork. So we've followed Josie's instructions in relation to the Pico cutting on the inside. And the way in which Josie, this stall, the way in which Josie has designed this is that on the inner part, these stay attached, okay? And what these areas here, they act as like a photo corner. So if I bring this piece of artwork in here from Josie, I'm sure, yeah, of course it was. Josie did this one. This is using our orange squash and lime twist coloured parchment. So you can see where this little topper, which has been picot cut, sits beautifully underneath the little frames. I mean, you could, see, I don't know if you would want to, I mean, these are the lovely printed poppet, these are little sprites. No, these are the pixies. Pixies have got hats, sprites don't. Okay, and then what Josie's done, she's finished it off. I don't know if you can see that. She's just finished it off with one of the circle embedders. See that? Just that little finishing touch is beautiful. It takes it from being just on a flat card to offer that little bit of dimension. See? And as I say, this could be anything in the middle. So I reckon what I'm going to do is I'm going to picot cut the inside first. What does Josie say? Do we do the inside first or do we do the outside first? Let's have a look. Does Josie give us a blah, 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 Boston Torpor? Continue Boston, blah, blah, trim, time to picot. Use fine pointed parchment scissors, see red cutting guide, place the tips into the holes. Yeah. So I would I do the inside first? I would do the inside first because I've got the stability on the outside. Would you say that's right, Josie? Are you still in the room? Would you do the inside and then do the outside, or would you do the outside and then the inside? Yeah, as Jane said, it is more stable. Yeah, inside first. Yeah, I'm glad we all think along the same lines. Oh, goodness me. Okay. How are we all doing? Should we do a little choose the winner? Should we see who won? Josie, yeah, she said that's exactly the reason for doing the inside first, because it's more stable. I knew that would be the right way. Okay. So in here, I'm going to go on the overhead. That Paul made me do it. Okay. So everybody that placed an order in the Pergamano sale, this is where potentially you get named and shamed. No, you don't get named and shamed. Shame isn't the right word. Okay, so what we're going to do, Sue has very kindly put all the names in here. Okay, if you place an order on the Pergamano party, pergamano.com website during our party event, and you put in the comments, Paul made me do it, or my husband made me do it, or it's all Paul's fault, then your name will be in this drawer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tip them all out onto the table. Okay, so the envelope is nice and empty. And let's have a look. Look, I'm going to... Right, okay. I'm going to pick one now. So I've got no idea. Well, obviously that's the whole idea of a drawer, isn't it? So the name that I'm going to read out will win a £20 gift voucher, and you can decide whether you want a Pergamano gift voucher or a Clarity gift voucher. We have a drum roll. And the winner is, I'm going to go for this one here. So let's just move those to one side. Okay, I need to pop that there. I need my glasses. Okay. And the winner is... Are you ready? Are you ready to see who it is? Begins with a K. Ken. Congratulations, Mr. Ken. You have won a £20 gift voucher. And you can decide whether you want a Clarity or a Pergamano gift voucher. Well done. There we go. It doesn't even have his surname on it because everybody knows Ken. Yeah. Right, I tell you what. Okay, so there's a £20 gift voucher coming to Ken. And I'm going to be really naughty. And I'm now going to pick another winner. And they can get a £10 gift voucher. Okay. Ooh. Is Ken still there, or has he collapsed on the floor because he's won a prize? Or is, I heard sort of Gatto being mentioned earlier. Right, okay. So the next person I'm going to pick is going to win a £10 voucher. And this one here. Okay. And the £10 voucher goes to Jackie. Congratulations, Jackie. There we go. So, Jackie, if you just let us know whether you want a Clarity or a Pergamano gift voucher. Ken, yes, you did put an order in. See, it comes back to bite you, doesn't it? So a £10 gift voucher for Jackie and a £20 gift voucher for Ken. There we go. I'm guessing that you'll probably want a Clarity gift voucher, but just say Clarity or Pergamano, and then the lovely Sue will get that emailed over to you this morning. So there we go. So I'm going to pop those back into that envelope in there. There we go. That was a good little bit of fun, wasn't it? And it doesn't mean that you place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 orders. Not saying anything. Lips are sealed. There was no. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'll get shot. Okay. Right. There was one thing else before we get back to the picot cutting. There was something else I wanted to show you. Create and Craft. Obviously, they updated their website. There's now sort of like they call it an app where you can watch the live TV shows. You can watch Craft Extra, and you can also watch on Catch Up. Now, since the new website was launched, it's only had the capability of being able to go back for the last 7 days. And many of you had asked on our Facebook groups, and also when speaking to Sue by email or on the phone, about why is it no longer 30 days? So when I was up at the TV studios last week, I asked a few questions, spoke to the right person, and what they've kindly offered to do is on the app, they've now put all of our birthday shows. So if you purchased anything during our birthday event, it's all in one place. And I'm going to show you exactly where to find it. I'm going to get the iPad out in a moment. Now, I believe they will be there until the end of September. They are looking into extending the 7 days to potentially back 30 days or 60 days. So they've reached out to the company that manages the app for them. So all I can say is watch this space. They did tell me a few exciting things that were going to happen with the app, but I can't reveal that because that's obviously for Create and Craft. So I think it's exciting. There's lots of little tweaks going on here and there. And like anything, when there's a new website and there's integration between the different live shows and everything else, sometimes it has to be a gradual release. So what we're going to do, I'm going to bring in my iPad, if I can get into it, and we're going to have a look on the overhead. So I'm going to do it this way because that's probably easier. Excuse me. And I'm going to zoom out now so we can see exactly. So if you're looking on your iPad or on your phone, for me personally, I go landscape. Okay. Now, if I make this bigger over here, in the top, across the top, it's got a button that says watch. Okay. So I'm going to click that button there. I mean, you've got your TV guide. So you've got your TV guide there. And then it lists what's coming up, who's on today, who's on tomorrow, etc., etc. Okay. I don't think there was anything showing for Saturday. I don't think they've put anything in for Saturday yet. No, they're slowly building. Oh, look, there's a repeat of one of our TV shows. What one is that one? 1 o'clock on Saturday morning, if you're interested. What is this one? Oh, it's a starter kit show. Excellent. Oh, that's good. Anyway, let's go back to the home. Now, if you click on the watch, what happens is it opens another page. Okay. And if you scroll down, you can see you've got your Create and Craft Live, your Craft Extra, and then you go down, and then along here, you've got the Clarity 31st birthday catch up. So it kicks off with the 1 day special at 6 o'clock in the evening, then the 9 o'clock, then that 7 a.m. show. And then if you just scroll along, you've got the paper stitch shows on there as well. So let's have a look. So let's have a look at the paper stitch show. So you just click into there, like so. Then click play. And then, lovely Deborah. And there we go. So then you can go back. So you can go back then and watch on catch up on the birthday events. And as I say, they've very kindly kept that there for us on that page until, I think they said the 29th of September. And they are looking at extending that 7 days, potentially to 14, 21, 30 days. And I'm sure as soon as they have a response on that, they'll put something out on social media. And I've asked them to let me know as well, so I can keep everyone else informed. So yeah, so sometimes if you don't ask, you don't get, do you? And I just happened to ask the right person at the right time. And I mean, the team up there are fantastic. There's so many different departments and different things going on. And sometimes the obvious isn't obvious until somebody points it out. Not points it out or asks the question. So yeah, so if you bought anything during our birthday event on Create and Craft, then all of those shows are there for you to go back and watch. And obviously, you'll be able to go back and watch last week's 1 day special. That should still be there. And it's in that same sort of area. You just go up to the catch up area and then just watch. Okay, right. So that was one thing that was shown on the iPad. Spoke about Deborah being on TV on Saturday at 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Oh, we've got a brand new Triple Point Tuesday product to share with you. Okay, so these are some lovely stamps. So these are, let me zoom out again now. These are our Triple Point Tuesday products every week. Which way am I going? Every week we offer you a product with a fantastic discount and triple points. So if you buy this combination of the birch trees and the bamboo, they should be, say, 20 quid each, so that's £40. And I think what the guys have done, they've taken £15 off plus your club discount. Okay, so if that goes in your basket, you just want to buy that, then you get triple points on that. However, if you pop anything else into your basket, I mean, now that maybe some of our friends at home have got a lovely gift voucher, although Ken has probably got these, anything else that is in your basket with these, then you'll get triple points on the whole contents of your basket. But it is only for that duo, that pair, where we've got the £15 saving on it. So that brings it down to what, £25, and then you get your club discount on top. So potentially, depending on your discount, I reckon it's virtually buy one, get one free, plus triple points, plus anything else in your basket as well. So that offer will run from today until next Tuesday, and I will introduce you to another Triple Point Tuesday product and offer. But yeah, these are like the birch trees. I always remember Barb and the Brayer. And back in the day, it was just literally the birch trees, wasn't it? Now that you've got the overlay, so you can infill those designs, because you had to colour in between the lines. I remember back in the day doing it in a workshop in Cowden with this stamp. And that was just one stamp on its own. I think it came with the little leaves. But yeah, to have the overlay option on it as well is really, really good. So you've got your birch trees and you've got your bamboo. Paul, what makes you think I haven't got these stamps already? Let me think, Ken. Ken's probably got the original and the new. But I didn't say that out loud. Nobody's listening, Ken. Don't worry. Don't worry. Ken, it's your fault. Okay. Oh, Jackie's saying that she may go for the Triple Points Tuesday. What are the words? Okay, I'm rubbish at reading out. It probably doesn't flow at all. So the words on the birch tree. Okay, let's see if I can do this. May green be the grass you walk on. May blue be the skies above you. May pure be the joys that surround you. May true be the hearts that love you. Oh, that's lovely. I'll say it again. I think I got that in a nice flow. May green be the grass you walk on. May blue be the skies above you. May pure be the joys that surround you. May true be the hearts that love you. Okay, so that's on the birch trees. And then on the bamboo, let's have a look. It says, may peace and plenty bless your world with a joy that long endures. And may all life's passing seasons bring the best to you and yours. Well, that's lovely as well. Quite deep, aren't they? But lovely. They conjure up sort of various different sort of feelings and yeah. I'll read that one again. May peace and plenty bless your world with a joy that long endures. And may all life's passing seasons bring the best to you and yours. Really nice. Yeah. I don't know whether that I can hear Sue downstairs. I don't know if she's wailing with laughter or she's crying because it's quite emotional. Okay, so what else have I got? I've got my list here. Hang on. So TV on Saturday, check. Triple Point Tuesday, check. We've done the Groovi Tuesday Pergamano party winner, which were Ken and Jackie. Then I've shown you on the iPad about the catch up, so you can go back and watch the birthday shows. Then what else? So we've got our Christmas open days. Tickets are going really, really well for that. So that is on the 8th and 9th of November. Christmas open days in Ditton. The ticket, you get a complimentary hot drink and mince pie not when you come in, but throughout the day. So we'll give you a little voucher that you can get that for. You've got loads of demonstrations throughout the day. You've got make and takes, you've got the hourly raffles. So who have we got there? We have, let's start Parchment first. So we've got lovely Linda Williams, Josie Davidson and Jane Telford. Then Inky Stampy Arty, we've got Sam Crow, Deborah Wheeler, Dee Paramore and Eileen Godwin. And then all things fresh cut dyes, we've got the lovely Martine Smith. Then we've got the lovely Glynis and her snip clinic. Always busy, that snip clinic. And then we've got some lovely make and take. So we've got a groovy make and take from the lovely Hazel. And then we've got a stampy, inky, arty one from Tina Morris. What else have we got? Barb said she may have some lovely pottery available for lovely little Christmas presents. Barbara's mum is bound to be there. I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Hilma, no, it's gone. Hilma will be there with dingly danglies, like you for the glasses to dangle those on. What else have we got going on? So that's on the Friday and the Saturday. And then on, Mo says she needs a clarity addiction clinic. Clarity Anonymous. So that's those 2 days. And then on the Sunday, because we're there for the 2 days, we thought, you know what, let's have a workshop on the Sunday. So on the Sunday, we've managed to split we was going to do everyone in the same room and have it in half and half. So Linda was going to be doing a groovy one end, and then Barbara was going to do an inky arty one the other end. But what we've managed to do is we've managed to speak to Ditton. And so Linda's going to be in a room on her own, not on her own, with many of you. So Linda will be doing, because she's so softly spoken, so a groovy one with Linda, and I believe she's going to do a fantastic little angel. So looking forward to that. So we've got that on the Sunday, and then the inky arty one with Barb as well. So I don't think I'll get a cut. I think it's just too much talking. And sometimes these lights, they just make me want to sneeze. And until I sneeze or blow my nose, I sort of sound a little bit bunged up. Christmas present might be on Barb's table. You're becoming a real collector, aren't you, Glynis, of Barb's work? You'll probably have more than Barb at this rate. So that's on the Friday and Saturday, and then the Sunday. And we've got a few spaces left for the Parchment Retreat in Tunbridge Wells. So that's a 2-day event run by Linda and Barbara at the lovely Spa Hotel in Tunbridge Wells. Yeah, many of you are staying at the hotel. Some of you are staying sort of in other hotels in the area. So really looking forward to that. That's coming around really quick. It's less than a month away. less than a month away. Don't panic, Paul. Don't, plenty of time, plenty of time. So yeah, looking forward to getting together with everybody. So Linda and Barbara will be running that. I'll be running around. So that's always good fun on that one. I've seen one of the projects so far. I will be sending an email this week to everybody that's attending the Parchment Retreat. Just sort of like let you know what's going on, if you need to bring anything. Once I've done that, I will get Sue to pop onto Facebook and say that the email's gone out, just in case. Sometimes, you know, it's like emails, they go into junk folders and stuff like that. Because one of the, well, both of the projects, we're going to be using Linda's new floral alphabet that we launched as a one-day special last month, the part of the birthday weekend. And I will need to find out from you what letter you would like to work with. So it's a little bit more sort of personal. You can choose a letter rather than say everyone's going to do the letter A or everyone's going to do the letter Z or something like that. We're going to ask you to choose the letter in which you want to work with. So yeah, so I'll be sending that out this week. I'm just waiting for some stuff from the hotel, and I'll send that out. So keep an eye on your emails for that. But as I say, I'll get Sue to pop it on Facebook once the email has been sent, just in case, say, it does go into your junk folder. What else have we got? Yeah, but there are still a few spaces. So if you're interested, you can either book online. I'm sure Sue will pop a link up, or you can give Sue a call in the office and she can talk you through that, answer any questions you may have. So I'm sure Sue will pop the, I've got a really itchy nose. Does that mean a surprise? Does that mean an itchy nose? There we go. Sue's already popped the link up. Thank you, Sue. It really is itchy. I don't know why. I don't know. It's strange. All of a sudden, I think it's a surprise, isn't it? If you have an itchy nose, it's a surprise. And my watch is telling me I've got to stand up because I've been sitting down for just under an hour. Goodness me. Technology. Right. Okay. So let's get back to our snipping. I'm going to put my goggles back on. And we're going to come in on the overhead. So we're going to zoom in again. So stretch up, and we're going to zoom in. There we go. I reckon, I don't think I can get any closer than that. So we've determined, we've established, determined to carry on. We've established that we're going to cut on the inside first. Where do you start? There isn't any particular place to start. Just start wherever the scissors go. Okay, so I'm going to start here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go all the way in one direction first. Okay. So I'm going to start at this point here. And then just work my way down. So I'm doing all of these parts first. And then I'm going to move around to the next one. And everyone will do this differently. Some people will do just one little diamond at a time. It's entirely up to you. I just sort of, excuse me, get into a rhythm. My hand is nice and comfortable. Okay. How are we doing for time? Oh, we've got loads of time. Might even get half of it done. Not. I don't know, it might do. So I'm going to go back and do the So I've got an itchy nose and it's got really warm in here all of a sudden. Okay, oops, that was a bit dodgy, that one. I missed it. Have I missed one? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I probably have, just not paying attention. Right, so I've done that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come round and I'm going to do these ones. Okay, so I'm just keeping my parchment in the same position as I work. I'm going to work my way around here. I think I did 3 of them or 4 of them. We can definitely get 4 done before we finish. Really itchy nose. I hope it is a surprise. I hope it's a nice surprise, if that's what it means. I think I'm just overheating because it's quite warm in here. Okay, and well, maybe I did a few more than what I thought. Okay, so we're just working our way along, and as I say, everyone will do things differently. Some people will do one at a time. So this is the last one we're going to work on here. Okay, so I've started here. So now what I'm going to do these little ones here now that bridges these little gaps. And there's the one that I missed, Eagle-Eyed Sue. I wonder if I've missed any more. I probably have. You know what it's like. Excuse me. And I'm just working my way around like so. We'll find out in a minute whether I've missed any more on that section. Right, let's have a look. So, definitely missed one there. I can, whoops. Okay, so that's the first one. That one's all cut. That one's all cut. That one's all cut. And so is that one. So if I take a piece of card, let me just grab a piece of card and then just pop that underneath. So now, I should have cut a circle. I'll have a circle for next week. But now you can see how we've now cut into those layers. Okay. So next week, I'll have a circle already cut out next week, so that we can then pop that on the inside. But you can see now, if I just lift that away, how we've now created these little corners to hold whatever piece of artwork we're going to pop on the inside. Okay. Whew. Definitely need to go and get some fresh air. It's definitely gone really warm in here. So thank you once again for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to share all your artwork over on Groovi and Clarity Worldwide, and to make sure you sign up to the various blogs so that when there's new posts, you get notified. Deborah's on TV on Saturday at 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. I'll be sending out an email later this week regarding the Parchment Retreat at the Spa Hotel. Don't forget your Triple Point Tuesday offer that runs from now until next Tuesday. I think that's everything covered. So thank you as always. Thank you to lovely Sue for popping all the links up, and the design team always there to help. Without the design team and their lovely artwork and comments and suggestions, really makes it very, very easy. And also a big thank you to everybody that took part in the, well, not took part, that's a bit, everyone that enjoyed the Pergamano.com party. And to the two lucky winners, Ken and Jackie. I saw Sue said that she's already sent you through your e-vouchers already. So happy shopping. So take care, enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next Tuesday again. Tuesday. For another episode. I reckon we'll finish the picot cutting and then we'll look at the centerpieces. And then I've got something in mind to look at afterwards, but I haven't decided on that yet. So thank you as always. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you again soon. I'm going to go and blow my nose now. Take care.